This is Absolute Action MMA 44, and this is an amateur fight scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5'9", weighing 155 pounds. Fighting out of Covington, Kentucky. He represents Tobu Sutai Fight Club, Thomas, the Soul Reaper, Ecklar. And fighting out of the blue corner, he stands 5'8", weighing 155 pounds. Fighting out of Oxford, Ohio, he represents Soma, Kevin Deal.
The eye contact that Rick Toms makes inside the cage can make or break a fighter.
Yeah, that's your first fight right there.
As I mentioned earlier to people, that's when you know it's real, when Rick Toms is staring you in the face, making eye contact, screaming your name in front of your friends and family. You know it's about to go down.
Yeah, that's your first real fight for sure.
Deal grounded early off of more of a slip than anything, and Ecklar just going crazy. And it should be no surprise that Ecklar is out of the ASAP fight team.
Well, yeah, no doubt about that. Tying him up. Nice job sprawling through here. Oh, nice. Oh, threw a knee that landed. This is incredible.
These ASAP fighters are aggressive.
They're crazy.
They should rename themselves the Feral Fight Team. Deal pushes Ecklar back to the cage. Ecklar working the underhooks, or working one underhook, trying to reverse the pressure.
Well, I got to tell you,
ASAP's corner is rabid. I love it.
Like them, I mean, you don't want to come out of here with a loss. They make you fight harder.
Absolutely. No matter what the position, Ecklar's corner screaming at him.
Yeah.
It's really unlike anything I've seen. It's pretty cool.
Well, right now, a lot happening. Oh, look at wow, nicely done.
This guy's
Big
relentless.
Bombs coming down. Ecklar in his first fight, trying to get the win. Steps back. Told him to get up.
Wow.
Here we go. This should be interesting.
Ecklar lets Deal up.
Most feel he has the striking advantage. This could prove to be a big mistake. The instruction from Ecklar's corner.
Colorful, as I've said.
Pushes up against the cage. Ecklar now pinned against it. Trying to hook that leg through.
This is like technique versus relentlessness. It's just unbelievable.
No one could ever question the heart and aggression of the ASAP team. There's no question about that. Thomas Ecklar trying to spin out of this one. Tough round to score
Ecklar's
so far.
corner calling for a crossface here, but now he's out of position.
Yeah. Trying for the single trip.
Excellent takedown defense from Ecklar thus far,
doing a great job using that fence to his advantage, too.
It's really such an unusual thing to see, because generally when you see amateur fighters with that type of aggression come in and throw punches from their hips and wail away, they don't generally have this kind of takedown defense. Right. But the ASAP fight team does.
They're a special group.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about that.
I mean, you hear me gush about them, but I've really not seen anything like them in amateur MMA.
And finally getting the takedown, and that is going to score points with the judges, and firing away. Right now, right hands, left hands, coming on the inside more into the first round there.
What concludes round number 1. 2 more rounds scheduled. Tonight's event is sponsored by Ask Weight and Wellness.
I'm not real sure what to say about that first round. It was it's tough.
It was an ASAP fight team first round. Their fighter came out aggressive, they're brutal, and they keep getting water on the ground.
Yeah.
And the referee is admonishing them for that.
Yeah, they just threw a block of ice across. Here we go.
And he cleans it up with his shirt again.
Yeah.
This is great.
Just a unique
this is awesome.
Group of people, but I'll tell you what.
I love it. I love it, but I mean, as we've seen with the other fights from ASAP Fight Team tonight, well, a couple of others, they start out really fast, things kind of slow down, work a little ground game, and, not a lot of dominant rounds outside of the beautiful head kick we saw earlier, but That's it's a close one. It's a close round.
That round was a little tough.
Kevin Deal was in control to end the round though.
It's one of those where it makes me glad I'm just here to watch and not have to judge it, because I wouldn't want to pick a winner or loser in that round. That's the important thing. And ice flying here from the ASAP corner, and they're using a cold spoon.
Interesting.
For their in-swell. So, and they've given each other the thumbs up. I guess we're going to go at it again. Wow. What a unique night here. I believe before this event started, I said this had an interesting feel to it.
Oh, absolutely. No pun intended.
Nice.
Ecklar pushes off the cage and throws a big punch.
Landed them both, actually, yeah. Pins him up against the cage now. Ecklar spinning out, nicely done. Trying to take Ecklar's back here. And he does, pulls him down. Oh!
Ecklar face planted right into the middle of the Absolute Action MMA logo.
Not only did he take a slam there, so to speak, but he also took a hard shot to the face, slipping that arm right underneath the neck. This thing is over. He's flattened him out, and his fight is done.
A big win for Deal.
Great heart, though, for Ecklar once again.
Ecklar's corner still showing him encouragement. That was a great fight.
Yeah, it's a good fight. Real fun fight to watch. I don't think he was telling you, by the way, Sean, that he loved you. I don't think that was to you, by the way.
Everybody loves you.
Rick Toms enters the cage as we get the official word. Once he turns the microphone on. There we go. A little bit of confusion.
All right, fight fans, 38 seconds into round number 2. Referee Chris Kevin stops his fight when he sees a tap out to the rear naked choke. Your winner, Kevin Deal.
Great show of sportsmanship for both guys, and Turtle's entering the cage. He's going to find out how Mr. Deal feels about the fight with a nickname that isn't real. That's kind of surprising.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Kevin Deal. Kevin, you came in a hard-fought first round, came in early in the second, got it done quick. What was the game plan going into this fight?
I mean, it was pretty much, I managed to stick to it this time, so that's one of the things I was happy about. Last fight, I was pretty disappointed with my performance, so although I clearly have a lot to work on, I feel a little better about this one for now.
Well, as well you should. Very impressive performance. Absolute Action MMA back here January 8th. Can we plan to see you on that card? And if not, when can we see you back?
No, sir, I'm sorry. I'll have to be May 8th or depending on my instructor, I'm going to have to go somewhere a little bit later.
Well, I look forward to seeing you back. Congratulations.
I'd like to thank all my family and friends that came here to support me. I'd like to thank my teammates for preparing me, man. I love you guys. I love working with you. My instructor, Matt Strack, he's one of the best in the area. Garrett, thank you for coming to help me. My friends and family, I love you guys. Thank you so much.
You guys give it up for Kevin Deal. I'm here at Absolute Action MMA 44 with lightweight amateur fighter Kevin Deal, coming off a very impressive second round submission victory tonight. You got to be feeling pretty good about a quick finish like that. Give me your thoughts on the fight.
Well, I would say I was obviously happy to get the win, but I showed a lot of weaknesses there, I think. I ate a lot of shots, something I need to work on. Obviously, not too pessimistic, but I am pretty hard on myself. So I'm happy to get the win. I showed some good things, but I saw a lot of flaws in my technique I'm going to have to work on.
I was very impressed with your performance tonight. As 2015 rounds down, what can fight fans expect to see from Kevin Deal in 2016?
I would say just someone who's getting sharper at their game, all around, striking and grappling. Working more with my instructor Matt Strack, who's one of the best in the area. I have no doubts that working with him, I can get to the highest level, and that's really what I'm shooting for.
Well, they often say that Absolute Action MMA is where the elite compete, and you proved that tonight. I hope to see you here again in the future, Kevin Deal. And Kevin Deal, Absolute Action MMA 44 lightweight fight. Congratulations, my friend. We'll see you soon.